Welcome back to my channel, Scenes with Shireen. I always forget to say that in the beginning. I don't know. I hope you guys, obviously you read the title when you clicked on this video, but I hope you guys are excited for my first Zodiac video. Yeah, you just gotta accept me for who I am. I'm a little weird, so. I'm not really going in any particular order here, but we're gonna be doing Cancer. Cancer? Cancer? Cancer. Yeah. Yes, Cancer. But why Cancer? Because cancers are awesome, duh. Why does everybody crap on Cancer? Why don't people like cancers? Why? Somebody, YMCA, why? This is gonna mark the beginning of my sun series. So if you don't know, your sun sign is the month in which you were born. So if you were born June 22nd to July 22nd, you are a sun, Cancer. If that this is you. But just so you know, in case you haven't watched any of my other videos, there is actually an entire birth chart. That describes your perception of life through the eyes of astrology, and it's very interesting, very accurate. I cried. So some people don't, some people do, but for me it was very deep. Sun. The sun in astrology is considered a planet. It's just how it works. So the sun represents your self-expression, how you act out in the world. It's not the most important placement, but it is something that should affect you to a degree. So all of this may not resonate with you, and that's perfectly okay. By the way, I'll put a link in the description where you can get your own birth chart, and you need your date, time of birth, and place of birth. If you don't have your time of birth, the only thing it will affect is the houses. So that includes the ascendant. So the ascendant and all the houses, it'll affect that. But you will have, all of your planets will be accurate. We're gonna be doing Cancer sun signs. I have my little handy dandy notebook here where I took some notes just so I don't get too like rambled for you guys. Okay, so number 1, Cancer is ruled by the moon. Moon rules your emotions, your deepest desires, your feelings, your thoughts, how you process things in terms of like how you take in like information and say this hurts my feelings or this makes me happy, etc. That's what moon represents, and Cancer rules that. That's why Cancer is an emotional sign, because it rules the moon. And it's also at home in the 4th house. So I'm gonna make a house series to explain what houses are and all that good stuff, but just know that the moon is at home in the 4th house. Cancer is also a water sign, and water represents emotion and fluidity. So it's, you know, makes sense why Cancer is so emotional. It's a very powerful sign. It is literally pure emotion, and a lot of Cancers tend to, you know, feel attacked with the word emotional, because people in society have put such a negative connotation on it, which really is not nice, because emotion is a important aspect of life. It is what defines you as being a human being. Like, emotion is necessary along with other key parts of life in order to function. So never be ashamed of your emotions, Cancers. Emotions are freaking awesome. Emotions are freaking awesome. The negative and the positive. You know, it's not just like you have to be happy all the time. Like, you have to feel the negative things and transmute them into positivity. So Cancers are really good at picking up on other people's emotions. Very good. They are very intuitive and not just sensitive with their feelings, but they're sensitive to like energy fields of other people. And I feel like this makes them very powerful. And you know, a lot of times they kind of feel like they're going crazy because they'll ask someone what's wrong, and everyone's like, no, I'm fine, it's fine. But a Cancer is like, no, I literally, like, I can, like, taste your sadness. Like, it's strong for them, and they can really sense it. So if you're around a Cancer, don't pretend like you're not feeling what you're feeling, because chances are they felt what you felt, but worse. And they probably can offer you some really genuine loving help. Cancer is also the sign that's ruled by the mother, so it's a very motherly, loving sign. They like to take care of their friends. They like to take care of their family and their co-workers. As much as, even if you hear Cancer say that they don't like to take care of people, they are lying. They love taking care of people. It's in their nature. Okay? They just want to feel useful, and they want everyone to feel content with them, with their situation, like whatever it may be. And they will sacrifice themselves to mother, you know, those around them. That's why sometimes they kind of come off as a little crabby, okay, a little snappy, because they're really just trying to, like, give you their advice, which they feel fits best for you, and they don't necessarily know how to go about it in a sweet way. Sometimes they can be more like, go wash your laundry. I mean, they don't literally tell their friends to go wash their laundry, but they'll say, you need to break up with him, or, you know, get your life together. And they don't realize that they're over nurturing. Because you can over nurture as a mother. You know, a mother can smother you with love, or it can neglect you. So, you know, just keep that in mind, that they're not trying to be crabby. They are just trying to give you, like, the advice that they think is fit for you. And they're literally like a mother, where, you know, they cannot discern from over smother or under smother, regular smother. Sometimes I really don't know the words that I pick. Cancers tend to need a lot of validation because they have this deep-rooted feeling of inadequacy. I've noticed that a lot with Cancers that I know. A lot of them, even without speaking, you know, the words of feeling inadequate, they have these deep-rooted insecurities that they just feel like they're not good enough. And I think it, you know, it comes a lot from society telling them that being emotional is the worst possible thing that you could carry. And, like, I feel like Cancers get a lot of backlash as a sign on their heart. They're very sensitive, sweet souls. So end the whole putting Cancers down. I want to end that, because Cancers are awesome. They rule is the breast. So Cancer is ruled, every sign has, like, a body area that it rules. And because it's ruled by the mother, you can understand why the breast would represent the Cancer. So just, it's basically like a signal to make sure you take care of your breasts. Just take care of that body area, because it could be problematic. Or opposite sign is Capricorn. So Capricorns is a very stern, very distant from their emotions. They kind of build up this wall, and they just have this serious persona. Cancer is la la la, I love everyone, I'm so sad, oh my god, I'm gonna murder everyone. You know, so, like, Capricorn and Cancer, like, that's, like, a hard thing to mix, because Capricorn's like, what's wrong with you? You're crazy. And Cancer's like, you're evil, you're the devil. Really listen to their intuition and make that a point, because when they get a feeling, it's not just, like, for show. That stuff is real. You know, listen to your feelings, because you're always right. In Cancer, you know it. You know when you're right. They second guess themselves, like I said, because you know, they have this, like, feeling of inadequacy. So they think that, like, they're just always wrong. Don't think that. Now, like, don't get carried away and be like, yeah, I'm always right. But when you have that gut feeling, that gut instinct, listen to it, because it hits you harder than anyone else, because you rule emotion. So you are more sensitive to feeling coming for you. You're very sensitive to that. Pisces is another sign that's very sensitive to their intuition, which is also a water sign. But Cancer especially it's just like, they get this gut feeling and it's very prominent and they can just roll with it. So Cancers don't always think they're right. They get this emotional experience through the body, which they should listen to. My advice to you, Cancers, Cancer sons, don't be ashamed of your emotions. It is what makes you you, and it is beautiful, and you should embrace it, because that's the only way you experience the true gifts of life. And Cancers do not like being taken advantage of. People take advantage of Cancers all the time because they think, oh, little sensitive Sally is not gonna notice me over here using her for her money and her car and this, that, and the third. No. The thing with Cancers is they do lack confidence. So they might let you get away with it for a little while because they want to, you know, hope for the best in you. They kind of want to like see that maybe you're not being a giant a-hole. But when they realize that there's no hope for you and that you really are just using them, they will despise the hell out of you. They will disown you in their book. And even if they will be cordial around you, because, you know, Leo, when they don't like somebody, they're like, no, get the hell away from me. I'm not even gonna look at you. I'm not even gonna stand next to you. But Cancer, they'll stand next to you, but they gonna be sending you like some mad angry vibes your way, and you will feel it because they know how to work with their emotional magic. Okay, so they don't like being taken advantage of. That really gets to them because they feel like they will give you, you know, the shirt off their back. They will do everything for you anyway. So why use me for it when you could just be a genuine person and actually like me? And a Cancer with that, there's still this kind of shy, sweet underside to them. Like they just have this really like cute, feminine kind of persona. Very slow to forgive. So a big thing that Cancer sons need to learn is how to forgive, because forgiveness is not for the other person, it is for yourself. Cancers tend to hold emotional grudges. So even if they tell you they've let something go, 9 times out of 10 they're still daggering at you in their mind. So this is how you express yourself. You express yourself through emotion. You express yourself through feminine energy. Even if you take in masculine activities, you still, there's this exuding feminine energy from you. You can't escape it, no matter how much you think you do. Embrace your sensitivity. Because also, I just forgot to mention, I really want to mention this. Cancers, if you are denying your sensitivity and you are saying that you're not sensitive, let me tell you, us on the outside, all that does is like heighten your sensitivity to like 50 million. 50 million. But then you're stuck saying that you're not sensitive, so then you really do end up stressing people out. Because you really are sensitive, and it's like, it's nothing wrong with it. You know, remember to know that you are ruled by emotion, and it's okay to be sensitive. So love yourself. Always love yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you thought it was funny, interesting, or if it resonated at all. I really hope that this resonated with some of you. Bye guys!